Hey Vanguards, I want to walk you through this professional learning plan. And so you should have clicked to make your own copy, which is important. This is your copy, okay? This is a guiding document, a template, a graphic organizer, okay? This is not something that you will need to submit or turn in. This is a document for you to plan, to think through the Vanguard competencies and start to plan your year. This is not something that needs turned in or submitted. You don't even have to complete it if you don't want to. We just thought we'd put together a guiding document that might help you as you go throughout the year. So let me start by talking to you about this pre-assessment that's right here linked for you at the top. This pre-assessment is really a review of the 4 Vanguard competencies. I worked with a team at Kennesaw State University in Georgia, along with some folks at Microsoft. And as a team, we developed this pre-assessment. It's scenario-based, so you have to read through a scenario and then select some answers. And I can tell you a couple of things about those scenarios is that there's no real bad or wrong answer, right? They're all good answers based on the scenario given. What's the best answer that represents the competency that's being addressed? It's going to take you about 30 to 40 minutes to complete, depending on how fast you read and how fast you move through the assessment. But at the end, you're going to get a score, and it's based on a rubric score. So the lowest you could get is a 1.0, and the highest you could get is a 4.0 on each of the 4 categories. So for example, you might get a 2.75 in mindset. Whatever the case may be, at the end, you're going to get those scores. So we gave you a spot right here in this chart to be able to record your scores. Now, Amy and I are not going to be reviewing your scores. This is a self-assessment. It is designed for you to be able to assess kind of where you're at and just really to get thinking about these competencies. So after you record your scores here in the chart, you may want to know more about the specific competency. So if you're interested in learning more about, let's say, mindset, you can go right here and you can click on the link to mindset, and it's going to open up a playlist, another resource document that you can go further in terms of learning more about what we mean by a blended learning mindset. And so there's a path here where you can read an article from Catlin Tucker, then watch a video clip, read another article, and it has some questions that you could fill in the notes section to just kind of complete. Again, not something that we expect to be completed or that needs submitted. It is for your own personal growth. So if you're interested in learning more about what we consider to be a blended learning mindset and just trying to wrap your head around what that is, there are these playlists and resources. And again, even at the bottom, you're going to see a whole list of links and additional materials and resources to help you think through kind of what it is to have a blended learning mindset and to embrace that blended learning mindset.